Alrighty, well, hopefully this one records. It just made the video and it didn't even record, but this one will probably be a little quicker. But I just wanted to make a video on kind of our gear for this year, our duck gear, our duck hunting decoys and whatnot, what's new, what we're using again, what we liked from last year, what we hope to like from this year. For starters, it's not going to be in the video because it's in the box and I don't really feel like taking it out, is Coop bought a Lucky Duck HD Mallard spinning wing decoy, which was very needed because we had no movement in our spread. Granted, we hunted the river, so it was always moving, but having that flash, I think, to just get their attention, sometimes is good because the birds around our area probably don't see them very often. Our favorite decoy from last year, at least my favorite decoy, was the Flambeau wood duck decoys. Like $45, $50 a dozen, or not a dozen, for 6, which for a wood duck decoy that's this quality, looks this nice. They're 80, 90, $100 comparatively to Avian X, Final Approach. Like, all those brands are all $100, and I'm like, that's just a little ridiculous in my opinion. However, I like these decoys. I think they worked well. They're super light, super good detail. However, we didn't kill any wood ducks, so I guess you could say they didn't work that great, but we also had a very rough year last year, so hoping this year's a little different. A little new to the spread this year, we have pintail butts. We got a pintail butt, a male and a female, and then we also picked up some GHG sleepers. Shout out to Justin Hubble. He had some extras and he's like, here, you want these? I'm like, why not? Add a little comfort to the spread. And yeah, so we should be using those this year. Add a little comfort, add a little, diversity to the spread. All right. Had to change the place of where I had the phone because it was in the sun and it was overheating. So what I was about to say was, we got some new decoys this year. Coop found them on sale, and we bought a dozen of these Final Approach Live HD Mallards, I believe what they are. I think they're like $120 a dozen. Fairly oversized decoy. Have a little bit of weight to them, which is good because, we have to carry, heavy weights on our decoys because we're hunting in moving water all the time. But, I mean, these things look phenomenal. I think this is like a skimmer type of, or a feeding type of head. I think there's like a bunch of different ones if you see up here. I don't know if you can see them, but there's like a century, like there's a loud mallard or a loud hen. Like there's a bunch of different heads and whatnot. And I'll show you kind of the detail on it. I don't know how close I'm getting, but I mean, the detail on these things is just phenomenal. And in my opinion, when you wear a decoy down, I think it looks even more realistic because what duck has perfect, a perfect plumage. So, I mean, these things just look, phenomenal. Actually, and comment in the or make a comment and what's your kind of opinion on like flock decoys. We kind of went back and forth on like, are they better? Do we think it's worth spending the money on them? Is it not? For us, we carry in a lot and it's a long, it's a decent walk, and we're just like, we worried about like the flocking coming off the heads, and we're banging them up and we're spending an extra, $50 to $100 a dozen on them. Like, is this worth it to bang them up all the time? Because we're carrying them in and out of the river, banging off sticks and banging off rocks and ice and left and right. So we'll see. I mean, we might eventually try to get some, but as of right now, we're going to stick to this spread. I think we got a pretty solid spread for ducks. But other than that, we appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully videos start to pick up. We're going to try to queue a bunch of videos and hopefully get a bunch playing out. And actually, the next video I'm actually going to make here in just a minute is an unboxing. Company sent us a pair of waders, so we're going to do a review on that. So I'll put the link to that up in the top right or at the end of this video. And we'll appreciate if you go over and watch that one too. But if not, like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.